Welcome back to the My Managed Career with Wrexham, and before we get started on the matches, we've got to jump straight into some contract talks. We've of course got to go across to Shaun Harvey, our sporting director for Wrexham AFC. It's all up to him, ChatGPT, he makes the decisions. Do we keep him? Do we sell him? Let's see what happens from here. We have received news that a transfer offer has come in for James Jones for $350k from SK Brand. James Jones is currently not in your plans, and given the offer from SK Brands for $350k, it makes sense to consider this seriously. He's not been in a regular starter, so selling him could free up some funds for a more impactful signing in the summer. What are your thoughts on proceeding with the deal? He is not in my plans to start for the club in the 25-26 season, so he will continue to be a reserve backup for the squad. Understood, Todd. Since James Jones isn't in your plans for next season and will primarily be a backup, I believe it's more wise to accept this offer from SK Brand. This transfer could provide us with the additional funds to target players who can contribute more significantly. I'll prepare to move forward with the sale. And just like that, James Jones will be moving on in the summer for $350k. I think this is a great sale here, definitely one that I agree with Shaun Harvey. We wish him all the best, but that is not the only contract up for grabs at the moment. We have received more news that a transfer offer has come in for Andy Cannon for $500k from Racing to 4 this summer transfer window. Similar to James Jones, he's not in my plans to start for the club in the 25-26 season, so will continue to be a reserve backup for the squad. Since Andy Cannon is not in your plans for the 25-26 season and the $500k offer from Racing to 4 is appealing, I'll proceed with accepting this transfer. This will free up the budget for us to reinvest in players who align better with our future goals. Thanks, Shaun. You're welcome, Todd. If you need anything else or want to discuss potential signings, I'm here to help. Let's push for promotion. And just like that, Andy Cannon will be leaving for $500k to Racing to 4. That is the second transfer out in this episode, so should roughly get about $650k back into the budget. This is especially good being that we weren't looking to use them in the 25-26 season, so we get more money into the budget and obviously they get to go play somewhere else at the same time. But let's get into the first match here. We are against Charlton, currently in 6th position. They have won 2, drew 2 and lost 1 in their last 5 matches, and we've got potentially James McLean considering retirement at the end of the season. Obviously would love to send him out with a bang, winning the trophy here in League 1 and be a back-to-back promotion for Wrexham. Well, it'd be a back-to-back-to-back in real life, that's for sure. But he's 35 years of age, James McLean, so there is a potential he will retire. But we do have Bolton, who's in the wings, definitely as the next man up. He's played phenomenally off the bench, and we'll obviously have him move across to the left-back position to cover McLean. We do have a few youth academy players coming through, but I don't think they're quite there yet, so Bolton will be the first pick on that one. So a bit of a switch up in the front line. We've got Jones back into the starting lineup with Mullen, and Gufson, Just and Rathbone holding down that middle with Dobson. Barnett sliding across here, trying to get up there defensively. Rathbone also. Ball into the middle. Nice play there by Barnett. Down here to Just, beautiful pass. He's got Jones here, can he get on the outside? Oh, beautiful run there by Jones. And what a start, 5 minutes in here. 4th goal of the season from Jones, and exactly why we signed him. That blistering pace straight down the side of the defender, and just puts it in front. The rain slows it down so it doesn't get near the keeper, and Jones delivers very early on in this one. Jones pushing up here defensively, same with Justin Rathbone. Barnett sliding down, Edwards with the ball for Charlton, back to him now. Down the right hand side, pass back on the inside. Barnett almost got a foot to that one. Clearworth sliding across, he miscues on that. Brunt comes up, nice play there by Brunt, cuts it off. Rathbone with the ball, but I don't know what he was doing there. The weather potentially a bit wayward with the ball control there, and it's going to be a penalty here against Clearworth, I believe. A little bit too aggressive with the play. Dobson underneath, Mullen with the ball. Making a break here down the left-hand side. He does have Just on the inside, finds him. He's going to do a long pass out here to Barnett. Can he get it back into Jones? into Jones here, but unfortunately, keeper comes out. A quick throw in. Gufferson sliding down. Crossfield here. Barnett into here. Gufferson gets on the outside of the defender. Doesn't have the pace there, but just with the ball. It's going to be a quick play here. Gufferson down to Rathbone, down to Just. Tries to get on the outside. Just. Oh, beautiful goal there. First of the season for Elijah Just. 9 assists. We only picked him up in January. And what a phenomenal career he has had so far here at Wrexham. 9 assists. He danced around the defenders here. The weather probably played a bit of a part with the defender taking 2 extra steps too far. And Elijah Just picks up his first here for Wrexham in this series. We'll go wide here. McLean sliding down at the moment. Cut off here by Gufferson. McLean unfortunately doesn't get the quick pass into Dobson. Brunt comes up. Penalty here. Unfortunately, absolutely bodied him on that one. With 30 minutes in here, we've currently got that 2-point lead. And Clearworth trying to get across the top of the attacker there. Brunt here. Down to McLean. Going to get the ball back here to Gufferson. Crossfield here to Barnett. It's going to be a little bit too far. The wind and the weather playing a bit of a part here at the moment. With a bit of the accuracy of the passes. One of the things that we got Gufferson for was his passing. He definitely isn't his speed, that's for sure. Ball out to Barnett. Back into Dobson. Down here. Rathbone. Pass into Mullen. Shot. Oh, it's going to be offside. I thought potentially he was one step too far and the flag goes up. Nice play there by Rathbone and Mullen, but the timing just a little bit off. 5 minutes before the break here. Cross into the box. Sorry, into the middle of the field. Just with the ball here. Long ball down to Ricky J. Jones. Unfortunately, unable to cut that off. Ramsey with the ball for Charlton. Chip over the top. Again, Brunt getting up. Absolutely towering above the attacker. Clearworth's going to have to slide here. Nice play there by him. Supporting Brunt, who went up field there, and Clearworth working in combination with him to make sure the defensive structure was still sound in the back. We've got that 2-point advantage here going into the second half. Hopefully we can continue with this momentum. Jones has been phenomenal so far joining the squad, obviously in this transfer window, or the January transfer window. I think he's going to be a great addition. Ball over the top here, just unable to get underneath that. Dobson down to Rathbone, gets on the outside of the defence, down to Mullen here, gets on the outside, takes a shot, off the side net, very close. Now we're going to do a switch out here, we're going to bring on Bolton. We talked about him a little bit earlier. Obviously, he will be the replacement for McLean if he does retire. He's normally a right back, but we'll convert him to a left. I think he can still do a very good job on the left-hand side. Ball into the middle here. Brunt underneath. Probably one of our best up-and-comers is Brunt. Phenomenal. Just here with a beautiful pass through Mullen. A little bit too heavy, though. Does fight for the ball here to Just. Back to Rathbone. Gets on the outside defender, unable to get the pass through there to Jones. Gufferson pushing down. Cut off here, Bolton with the ball, but it's going to be advantage, or no advantage. But they play on here. Brunt defensively coming up, blocking that one. McLean's going to have to slide here. Ramsey with the ball for Charlton. Ball back into the middle here. Gufferson sliding across. Same with McLean. Unfortunately, it's going to be offside. Not what Charlton wants in that situation. Enough pressure there by McLean and Gufferson, causing them to miscue what they'll do, and that's a poor play there by McLean. Absolutely put himself under pressure on that one, but Clearworth with the nice defensive pressure gets the ball back. Dobson out to Gufferson. That's a poor pass there from Gufferson. Gets the ball back here though. Ricky J. Jones with the ball. Down to Mullen. And put it back. He can't, unfortunately, blocked by the defender. Back to Just. Out to Rathbone. He's going to step back here. Just with the ball. Back to Rathbone. It's on the outside, but it's going to go back here. Dobson with the ball. Down to Gutherson. Unfortunately, again, defence too strong for Charlton. Well, too strong by Charlton. But we get the ball back here. Gutherson with the ball. He's going to hit it back here to Clearworth. Bolton. I was really waiting for Jones to actually run that hole. But as soon as he did, the ball was away from the foot and it just took too long. The timing was off. We're going to do a switch out here. Elliot Lee coming on for Elijah Just. Obviously, phenomenal match by Just, scoring his first. But as I mentioned, 9 assists since joining in January. He has been phenomenal playing that cam position. Instrumental in the absolute terror form we've been in recently. Him and Rathbone, I think the combination on that right-hand side. We'll do a switch out here with Jones going off for Marriott. But that combination, Barnett, Rathbone, then Just, and then you've got Jones. And in this case, it would be Marriott taking the striker position on the right side. It's definitely our most lethal combination. We throw Mullen in there on the left, who gets a good little cross ball. And it's no wonder why we've been scoring goals. Bolton with the ball here. Back into Rathbone. That's a beautiful pass here down to Marriott. He's wide open. Defence sliding across here. Just took too long to take that shot, but Bolton with the ball here. He's going to try and cross it into the box. Defenders all around, unable to do much on that one. Dobson taps it down here, down to Bolton. Again, defence sliding, it's a 5-back, makes it challenging. Marriott slides across, but can't take the shot where we need it. Campbell with the ball. Out to Ramsey, and that's going to be it. We get the victory, we get the 3 points, and keep another clean sheet here, which is exactly the form we want heading into the next match, which will be a quarterfinal in the EFL Trophy. So we've got big action coming up next on that one, but let's have a quick look at the stats. We've got a 46-54 split on possession, and Elijah Just, our man of the match, with the 10 out of 10 performance. Of course, he was phenomenal, obviously involved with the assist for the first and then scoring the second. But we've got Peterborough coming up for a quarterfinal. They've lost, drawn, and then lost again in their last 3 matches. And then obviously Jones up against his former club. Can he stick a dagger into them here in the quarterfinal and pull off a victory here for Wrexham? I'm sure he can. I'm sure he's fired up as well. It is at home at the racecourse, so we would definitely want to do it in front of the home fans. And have a look at Mullen as well. Absolute tear of form. 6 goals. He's leading the charge here in the EFL Trophy tournament. And that combination there of Jones and Mullen has been superb so far. And that will be the combination we go with. And then we've got Just, Gutherson, Rathbone and Dobson in the middle. McLean, Brunt, Clearworth and Barnett in the back line. Now, it's all about hot starts here in finals when it's an elimination, so we've got to make sure that we score first. Barnett with the ball, little chip over the top here. Jones underneath. Oh, taps over to Mullen. Mullen! Oh, you're kidding me. What a start. 38 goals of the season. The man that's leading the charge for most goals in this tournament. He scores another. And Barnett over the top. Defender gets ahead to it, but not where he wants it to be, out straight to the striker. And we score first here in this quarterfinal. We're back into the middle here. Dobson sliding across, trying to get up defensively. Nice play here by Clearworth, cuts off the lanes. Can get the ball over to Gutherson. It's a poor pass there by him. I mentioned in the first match, he's purely in the squad for his passing ability. But that hasn't been something that I've been overly pleased with in the last couple of matches. So he's definitely got the skill set. Just with the ball here, he does have Mullen. With Joe Jones, down to Mullen. They tried to get the ball back. Unfortunately, they just ran into each other on that one. Gutherson, down Jones. taps it in. It's going to be offside. I thought Jones could have scored his one against the previous team for him, Peterborough, but he was offside, unfortunately. If you have a look there, it would have been millimetres, half a foot, and I'm sure it was something that he desperately wants to do going up against his former club. Everyone loves to score against their former, especially in a knockout stage here. Show them what they're going to miss. Clearworth sliding across here, Sparks with the ball. Barnett's going to have to slide down here, try and cover. Nice play by Barnett, down to Just in the middle. Gets on the outside, but unfortunately doesn't get around the defender. He gives up a cheap ball. Poku with the ball at the moment. Clean trying to cut it off. Brunt slides across, misses. So does Clearworth. Nice play there by Clearworth. I think that's probably been one of the major improvements that we have in this squad, or the good things about the squad. Nice ball down here to Jones. Steps back on the inside. Down to Just here. Takes a shot. Locked, unfortunately. Is potentially the backup play when we do miscue or take an additional step in defence. Our back line's able to shift and cover, which is great. Is exactly what you want. They're both young enough and agile enough to slide across when needed. And I think that's going to be a dynamic duo for us as long as we can keep both of them. But if they continue form like this, there'll be some big clubs coming for them, I'm sure. Rathbone here, down to Barnett, gets on the outside. Barnett. Oh, I thought that for sure was going to go in. He curled it, but the keeper gets safe hands to it. Nevitt with the ball. Oh, crossed it. Almost an own goal. 3 minutes before the break. Rathbone sliding across. Ricky J trying to get down. Defensively, trying to put some pressure on. Dobson comes in. All over to Gutherson. So settle it here to Just, but unfortunately can't get the ball to Rathbone, who was screaming down the middle. We go into the break here in the quarterfinal with a 1 point advantage. And it was, of course, Super Mullen off the kickoff. A beautiful move down the right-hand side. And then found the striker back in the middle of the box. Just sliding up here at the moment. Blackbone's going to have to do the same. Barnett is going to have to cover the two. Rathbone pushing down. He overcommits. Barnett's going to have to slide across, cover it. He does well. Pull pass there by Barnett. He does recover. Clearworth across to Brunt. And a nice pass through to Just. But again, not the best ball control there by Just. McLean's going to have to slide across. Poku. Collins with the ball here at the moment. And Barnett, a bit of counter-attack here, Just with the ball. He's got a bit of space as well. Down to Jones. He's going to get it out to Barnett. And cross it into the box. To Rathbone. Shot! Wide, and it's going to be offside as well. Would have been Mills again. Wouldn't have been that much over the line, but offside's offside regardless of how far it is. Gutherson pushing down at the moment. Mullen almost got the steal off Nevitt. Mullen pushing up, trying to put some pressure on. Just overcommit, same with Rathbone. All of them running downhill at the moment, trying to cut off some of these passes. Clearworth sliding across, supporting Barnett, who was out of position. Rathbone. Dobson here. Back into the middle. Gutherson's going to have to slide here. Nice play there by McLean. Ball down the middle. Jones almost got it over the top to Mullen. Unable to do so. Ball back over to Just. Down to here to Mullen. Beautiful pass. And steering with the save. We will do a switch out here. Bolton coming on for Barnett. Again, that combination down the right-hand side. It just goes from, one strength to the other with Bolton coming on. Set piece here. Can we put it in the box? One thing that I'd love to improve on in the upcoming season is potentially a set piece play. We haven't scored a lot off that. I think potentially we need to look at upgrading a potential player or skill set of a player, because we get definitely a lot of corners, but we're never able to capitalise on it. It's been very few and far between, but still here by Jones. Oh, and there you have it. Jones with his goal against his former club. Smile on the face. And that's that 2-point advantage here in this quarterfinal. Defence taking too long to try and clear that ball out. And then you leave a striker and the keeper all alone in the box. Striker's going to make him pay. We've got 9 minutes left here with a 2-point advantage. Things are looking good here to advance here out of the quarterfinal. Mullen's going to have to push up. Sorry, McLean and Gutherson. Mullen will now push up here. Almost defensively gets on top of that one. Jones. Defence there. Shot. Steer with the absolute reaction to get his hands on that one. How did he even manage to block that? Just going to have to push down here. Just putting pressure on, making them camp down their own end. Or they'll make a mistake. Trying to clear it down the field. They need to score. And that's going to be it. We pick up the victory here at home at the racecourse. We advance out of the quarterfinal here in the EFL Trophy Tournament. And Mullen once again scores a goal. But also James Jones scoring against his former club. They'll be happy. That front two are definitely starting to fire. A 30-70 split on possession. And Jones was our man of the match with a 10 out of 10 performance. Now we're going to shift gears here. We're going from main matches across to this quarterfinal in the Youth Academy. It's the Rush concept. I haven't played it before, so this is the first time running this, and this will be the squad we'll go with from the Youth Academy. We've got Jenkins, we've got Forrester, and obviously Gillingham on the other side. Forrester almost gets a foot to that one. It's going to be a penalty though. Ball over here to Jenkins. Gets on the outside. Ball into Forrester, but unfortunately not where it needs to be. Thomas. Little chip over the top to Forrester. Take the shot. Oh, just wide. It's an interesting little setup here. It's 3v3, obviously with a goalie as well. And the lines on the field, I'm not too sure. Maybe it's offsides. You can't pass over the lines. That could be it. Thomas with the steal here, though. Beautiful steal. Takes a shot off the post. Are you kidding me? Unable to score yet here. Nice steal there by Ryan. Sets himself. And the defence cuts him off. We're using Youth Academy players in this as well. So the skill set's definitely not, fantastic. But Jenkins here. Block shot. Thomas with the ball. Takes a shot. Blocked again. Oh, we just can't get a goal at the moment. Forrester gets back. Down to Thomas. Jenkins tries to get on the outside. Unable to do so. Nice block there by Forrester. Ball down here to Jenkins. And then once again, block there by Charlton's defence. Forrester sliding across. Trying to put pressure on at the moment. We're 1 minute 38 left here. Not sure if that's in the match or the half. Defensively coming up there, Ryan. Nice play. Kicks it out. Corner here. Ball goes short to Miller. Miscues on that one. But Thomas defensively. Forrester out at Jenkins. He's got space here. Waiting. Trying to get the ball through. Unable to do so. Jenkins going to have to slide across. Support. Ball back in the middle here. Forrester. And a little chip over the top. That's a beautiful chip over the top. Ryan with the ball here. He's got the space. Ryan. And there we have it. The first of the match. And Forrester with that clearance was beautiful. Put Ryan in a spot where only he could grab it. We got that 1 point advantage here. Ball here, Jenkins, miscues. Forrester sliding across. Nice play there by him. Ball down to Jenkins. This actually, I enjoy this kind of concept because we've got the Youth Academy players that, you know, you're scouting and you think, okay, they could be a potential superstar. This will give us an option on actually using them and seeing how they can perform against, you know, fellow teams or players in the same skill set range. But at least you can kind of go, nah, I don't like the way they play. And then you just, you know, you can depart them from the Youth Academy. So I like the concept of having this tournament. I think that's a great addition. Jenkins sliding across here. Can he get in front defensively? We only got 6 seconds. Thomas misses. Oh, you're kidding me. And we tie it. We let it tie all up. 2 seconds to go. Not the best defensive play there by Thomas. Big shot there by Forrester. And it's over the top. It looks like that's going to be it there. I'm not too sure if it continues here or it looks like we potentially got another 3 minutes. So it could have been just the first half. No, it's an extra minute. So maybe there is only one half of play of 3 minutes.
Come on.
And then this could be first goal wins. Corner here. Puts it down to Jenkins. Back here to Thomas. Nice play. Takes a shot. You're kidding me. Just wide of the post. Forrester's sliding down. No, it's Ryan. Sorry, apologies. Clearance here. Thomas underneath. Hits it down to Jenkins. Oh, beautiful take there by Jenkins. He's all alone. Takes his time. Over to Ryan. And there you have it. That should be the victory if it is golden point. We'll have a look at this. Nice pass across and a good shot there by Ryan. Looking at the replay, it potentially is all over. And it is there. The man of the match was Benjamin Jenkins. He played phenomenal. Now we're going to head over to the FA Cup round 5 here to round out the episode. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. We've got Middlesbrough coming up, who are currently winning 4 of their last 5 matches. So they are definitely in some good form. We obviously advanced on Southampton in the last episode, who were a Premier League squad, but Middlesbrough Championship League opponent, so they're no slouch themselves. Did we get lucky? That is the question. I think we're in pretty good form at the moment, and we should be able to hopefully put up a good effort here against Middlesbrough. Obviously, the more we advance here in the FA Cup, the better the prize money that we'll receive. Obviously, we're not going to win the FA Cup. There is no way we're going to beat, you know, the likes of Man City or Arsenal or whoever is, you know, in those finals later on. But here against Middlesbrough, I think this squad is up to Championship League level, which is obviously where Middlesbrough are currently located. So this gives us a good potential to see what we can kind of, you know, can we hold our own? We obviously have beaten a Premier League squad in Southampton, who only recently got promoted out of the Championship League. But Brunt, nice defensive play there. But this will give us a real test to see how this squad, you know, fares up, being that we are in all systems go to get promoted into the next league in the next season. We'll chip over the top there. Barnett trying to get underneath it. Just here, takes a shot. And unfortunately, people got their hands to it, and it will be a corner here. Can we put it in the box? Can Mullen get underneath it? It's a little bit too heavy. Unfortunately, over the top, Brunt underneath. Unfortunately, just not directed the right way. 13 minutes here into the first, our first real opportunity there. We were unable to capitalise. Bolton sliding down. We obviously had to do some switches out with McLean. Tired legs, so Bolton is starting on the left side in this one. Clearworth sliding across. Can he get in front of it? He can. Poor pass there by Clearworth, but Brunt picks it up. A couple of the other changes is Joe Morrell is starting over Gufferson, and then also Marriott is starting over Jones, just being that we need to freshen up the players. Not ideal when you are in a knockout round, obviously in the FA Cup, but this shows us potentially does our backup subs, can they perform when needed. Marriott obviously has been in our starter role for quite some time. Rathbone with the steal, unable to get the ball away there. Fine for it, but it's going to be a penalty. 30 minutes in here. Marriott trying to push up, try and stay aggressive. Same with Barnett. Clear down here. Clearworth is sliding across. Should be able to get the ball across the brunt. Does so. Down to Dobson. Down to Marriott. Gets on the outside of his defender. Loses the ball for a second. It's a poor pass there by Marriott. Gets the ball back though. Down to Barnett. Down to Rathbone. Into the middle here. Rathbone! I thought that was a real opportunity, but defender slowed him down. The ball wasn't clean. He fumbled a little bit. And there's a counter-attack here by Middlesbrough, but Bolton with a nice defensive play, but just unable to hold on to it. Ball goes wide here. Barnett's pushing down, trying to stay aggressive. Ball down the right-hand side. Clearworth sliding across with 5 minutes before the break. Oh, you're kidding me. Just before the break here, we could lose an advantage here. Middlesbrough's got the opportunity to get one up. I don't even think that was a rough penalty. Unfortunately, Conquo picks the right way, but the ball goes high, he goes low. And Middlesbrough pick up the first goal here. A little bit slow reaction there by Conquo. It's always challenging when it's a penalty. Ball down the middle here, Marriott. Trying to get around the defender, dancing. On to Mullen, steps back. Pass to Marriott, spins here, takes a shot. An absolute nice bounce back after conceding. Just couldn't get it into where it needed to in the side net. Just sliding across. Sorry, it's Marriott. And that's going to be it. We're going to go into the break here in this knockout stage. 1-0 down. It wasn't the most impressive first half, I would say. We had our opportunities. But there was also some very poor passes that we need to kind of clean up here in the second. Barnett with the ball here, back into Rathbone, defence all over the top of him. Again, probably wasn't the best pass through to Rathbone, but just with the steal. Down to Mullen here. Mullen! Just like that, we're all tied up here in the second. Mullen, call him Super Mullen, 39 goals for the season. And once again, just delivering a beautiful pass through to him to pick up the first for us here in this knockout stage. Puts it only where Mullen can receive it. Waits for the keeper to come out. And he just slices it past him. Smart play there by the veteran. Still plenty of time to turn it around now that we've tied it up. But that's exactly what we wanted here in the second. Better passing, cleaner ball. And we're able to deliver a goal early on here in the second. Barnett sliding up here at the moment. Rathbone, Dobson all trying to stay aggressive in the middle. Dobson's going to have to cover here. Barnett, nice play there by him, but the ball goes out. Covering here, Barnett, beautiful steal. Down to Just, beautiful pass down to Marriott. He's got Mullen running the line here. Mullen gets on the outside. Mullen! Kidding me. I thought for sure that was his second. But Just there, down to Marriott. Defence all over him. Trying to get through the line. Defence sticking a foot in there, stopping the shot from even getting anywhere near the post. Mullen underneath here, down to McLean. To Mullen. Settle it here. Down to Morrell. Down to Rathbone. Steps on the outside. Steps back. Unfortunately, cut off there by the defensive line. Marriott sliding across here. Oh, that's dangerous there by Middlesbrough. Bolton underneath. Just here. Rathbone Oh, what a shot there by Rathbone. That was picture perfect. And who else but just to deliver the pass to him. Got to watch that again. Oh, look here. Hits it on an angle. Keeps running left, ball going right. Defence slides with him. We pick up the advantage here. 68th minute of the match. Barnett sliding across here defensively. We've got to make sure that we stand up tall here. Dobson's going to have to slide. Barnett's out in position. Let's play there by Dobson, cutting him off, putting him in the corner. Oh, ball into the box there, but Okonkwo comes out. Brunt was covering it as well, so nice play there by the back line. Morel. It's a poor pass there by Morel. Middlesbrough with the ball, down to Jones. Just going to have to slide across, but he misses on that tackle. Bolton's recovering here. Jones with the ball, steps across. Brunt gets in front of it. Nice play there by Brunt. Puts the ball only where Rathbone could get it. It wasn't the cleanest. He had to fight for that one. Mullen unable to get across. Fry steals it. Rathbone's going to have to push back here. Morel. Rathbone covering the wing. 4 minutes left here. Dobson's going to have to push up. Middlesbrough trying to break the line here at the moment, but defensively we're putting a lot of pressure on. Rathbone here to just. Nice. Gets through the line. Settles it. Out to Marriott. Tries to get the ball back in. Mullen unable to do so. Probably should have just taken it in the corner and run this time off, but that should be it. We do pick up this win here. We do advance here out of the round 5. That is phenomenal. We beat a Premier League squad in Southampton. Now we beat a Championship League squad in Middlesbrough. We advance out of round 5 in the FA Cup, so the tournament money will be definitely a handy little addition when the season comes to an end. Eliza Just, Paul Mullen, phenomenal match. 10 out of 10. And it was a 59-41 split on possession. So have a look there. Man City beat theirs. Newcastle as well. And then Arsenal also do advance against Hull City. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did enjoy though, make sure you do hit that like button as it does help the channel grow. Let me know in the comments below, did you enjoy the ChatGPT edition the last couple of episodes? Has it been something that, has added something to the series? I'm interested to know your thoughts. Obviously, this is made for your guys' enjoyment. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you catch up on all the latest of the series. And then if you need to catch up on any of the episodes that you might have missed, right now in the middle of the screen will be the playlist of the WREXHAM series with FC25. Once again, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support.